Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode in the Dinosaur Mine. And today we are gonna be working on the laboratory again, and I can't wait to show you the progress I've made. Bam! Look at that. So I have live streamed, I think last week, for a couple of hours working on the laboratory, and I have been working on the laboratory a lot more off camera. So let's go and check it out. Like, I made some serious progress. I tried to get all the mundane stuff out of the way so we can maybe start working on the innards a little bit. But yeah, it's still very much a work in progress, as you can see. But the first floor, or the ground floor, is mostly figured out. I added this floor, I don't think I showed that yet on camera, which is basically different laboratory blocks, kind of looking like tiles. I really like that. It might be a little bit too contrasty, to be quite honest, but it's the best that I could come up with. We have the door to the courtyard. We have our staircase here, which goes around to the second floor, which is not done yet. Still a lot of work to do. And we have a little hallway here, and I already put in some of the rooms, including the doors. And as you can see, we're gonna have a room here. I'm still on the fence about these walls. I don't know, I might change them up later. Those are also two different kinds of laboratory blocks. Try to make them interesting. I'm not sure about the walls. I might just go and use the marble. I think it gives it a little more structure, a little less clean. I used marble over here because this wall is visible from the outside. And these smooth blocks on the outside just don't look right. Okay, so this is done, more or less. And then we gonna have a big room here. At first I thought I'm gonna have separate rooms here, but I think one big room could be cool here. I have an idea for this room that I'm not gonna reveal yet. This is not sand, otherwise it would fall down. This is actually carpenter's blocks filled with sand, so it doesn't fall down. That also keeps me from putting any plants on it, though. I might just have to go with some leaf blocks. We're gonna take a look at that from the outside soon. Yeah, second door to the room. And then we have one more room with two doors over here that you already saw from the outside. So those are what, 3 rooms so far that are kind of done. Oh yeah, I have the laboratory block tiles on the floor inside the laboratories. So that's pretty cool. I still haven't terraformed the center. I don't know. It feels like I shouldn't get rid of this little mountain here. But then it looks really weird on this side. So I will have to get rid of it eventually. Let's get outside here. I put glass almost everywhere. This wall is going to be closed up later. If we go up here, we can see something, hopefully. Yeah, so what I did is I tried to mix it up again between the thick border windows without the carpets and the small border windows with the carpets. And I think by mixing it up, it gives it a lot more variation, and it's a lot more interesting to look at. Especially here, because this, in principle, was symmetrical, but I made this like the carpet window, and I made this without the carpets. And there's some sand there. I plan on putting some shrubberies and stuff there. A little bit of a rooftop garden in between. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that yet. It looks a little weird when you look in like that because of the carpets and lack of carpets on the other side. Maybe I'm just going to get rid of the carpets over here. Haven't decided quite yet. I might. Yeah, but you get the idea. I think it looks pretty cool. There's the big room. There's a wall back there because otherwise the mountain would have connected up to the window, and I didn't want that. Anything else I should mention? We're gonna add a little bit of a terrace here later. Let's go on the other side. Let's take a look from a little bit further away so you guys can get a good feel. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm gonna have a third story on there. If I do, it will only be like 1, maybe 2 rooms. I won't want to make a whole third story on top of that. I think this looks really cool, especially since it's not much higher than the trees around them. To be honest, I think I might try and plant maybe a big tree somewhere, which covers it up partly. I think that could be pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, I worked a lot on this. So let me know what you think about it. As I said, I'm still open for suggestions for the walls. What I thought, like, if you are in a real building where there are a lot of labs, you always have these spots on the walls in the hallways that have like posters and scientific research stuff on them. So you have something to look at when you walk through the hallway. At least at the buildings where at my uni, that was the case. I don't know if it's actually at every lab building. It might not be, but that's kind of what was supposed to represent that, like spaces for scientific research. Of course, we can't really fill that in, but just the idea and the shape should be represented by that. And yeah, if I should have a third story, I would just continue the staircase here, I believe. One higher. That's the plan. And then maybe this room there, and maybe a room up here, and then keep the rest flat as it is. I'm not sure about that yet. We need to figure out the second story first. I kind of would like to have the same floor, but I would not like to have the same ceiling as I have the floor, if you know what I mean. So what I might have to do... Oh no, that would be a pain. I don't know yet. We only have one block to work with, unfortunately, since I didn't plan for a thicker ceiling floor combination. So it will have to be the same material. I might just go marble on that. Marble just looks good everywhere you go, you know? Like, this looks like a clean, good floor. It looks like an even better ceiling if you look like up there. So I might just go with marble. Oh man, I'm using so much marble in this park. No wonder I have to go back to the mine like every 5 seconds. Because this is clean and I can insert some... Oh, I can't really insert some lamps in there. Well, I could possibly. You know what I could do? I could make like half slabs coming down and fill in with glowstone. That might be kind of cool. I might try that. It's getting nighttime, isn't it? Yeah. The thing is, I'm still really short on glowstone. I really need to do an extended nether tour sometime. But I think I'm gonna go with the marble ceiling here. It's the easiest way. The problem is gonna be when we have the cyan-stained clay coming out. Like here, for example. I could connect that. That wouldn't be too bad at all, would it? Let's connect that. It's still open enough, I think, to go up and down without a problem. And then I could maybe put like a glass railing here. Might be good. And if I put I can't really put a wall here, you know, because the wall is actually here. So that's gonna make things a little bit awkward. I don't know how I'm gonna solve this problem. I might actually put a wall here. If it comes down to it. Then we have a 3-wide pathway like below. Oh, I'm still missing a lot of glass here. I didn't realize. I need to get and smelt some more. You know what? Let me get some more work done. Let me sleep a night. And then I'll see you back in the morning. Alright, before I go back to the mine and get some more marble, let me show you this. I'm using this laboratory block. Bam! Doesn't that look like a lamp? I think it looks like a beautiful lamp. And of course, with a little bit of glowstone, it will also provide some nice light. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if it will be enough light. Let's check the light level. So right here we are at 12, 11, 10, 9, 10, 11. It might be alright. Let's go to the side a little bit. Right here. It says 8. That's right on the... I will need another one somewhere here, probably. But you guys get the idea. I think that's a good solution for a modern-looking light without actually wasting too much glowstone. I think I can totally live with that. And also without interfering with the floor design on the upper layer here. It's still all smooth. And the more I see that, the more I'm really tempted to just use marble on the floor at the bottom too. Because it's just simple. It's smooth. It's effective, and this is very busy. But you know what? I'm not gonna make this decision on my own. I'm gonna let you guys in on it, so let me know what you think about the floor. Well, now I gotta go and get some more marble. Yay! Couple hours later, I made some progress here, and I start to really like how things are turning out. Well, not that I didn't like them before, but it's coming together. Okay, I put lamps down, ran out of glowstone, went to the nether. Oh, it doesn't say it anymore, but yeah, I died twice again. In the nether this time, though. A ghast shot me once, a blaze shot me a second time. I lost a fortune pickaxe, I lost all the glowstone I gathered to this point, and I quit the nether for today. Instead, I went back to the mine, got a whole bunch of marble, as you can see, laid out the floor, and I think it's going to turn out nicely. We're going to have a hallway here again. This is going to be a wall eventually. We're going to have a big room here that I'm not 100% sure what that's going to be. I kind of thought maybe a little bit of a little library with some seatings in the corners and stuff, but I'm not sure about that yet. It's a nice room, and I don't want it to go to waste. And a library might be going to waste, since there's not really a purpose for that. You know, I want most of these rooms, or at least some of these rooms, to be actually used by me and put stuff into them. And also, I decided to divide this one up in these tribes because I had to do it anyways. Let's go on the bottom. I can explain to you why I had to do that to begin with. And then I can tell you up above what I'm thinking about it. So we already had the pathway, the hallway here. So we had at least one cyan, sand, clay go over there. And I already had the wall going up here to kind of separate the door. And then I thought, hey, let's just do one in the center to make it even. And I think it looks nice from down here. I really like the look of it. It's not as clean anymore. It gives it a little more structure. And I really start to like this room now. I might... No, that would ruin it probably if I would put one here. I'll have to think about it. But that gives us the opportunity to do a couple of different things. We could make this all very, very small rooms here, which I see only one problem with, and that is the window on the outside. Although, it might look cool if this window is actually segmented a little bit. It might give it even more structure than just having this giant window there. And the second idea for this I had is, you know when you go into a library that there are always these little cabins where you can study on your own? I thought this might be something for that, but then again, this wouldn't give us a good use for them, would it? So I think I have another plan, but every plan I have requires to distribute them into separate rooms. How many are those? 5 separate rooms. That is actually quite a lot. But I think it could work out. I think we can make something nice happening here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this big open area. I might divide it up into another room, maybe here. But then again, how would I get into this room back there? I'll have to come up with something. But I feel like this is too big of an open area for a second story building. So I might put a wall in here. I thought I moved this one over already. I might do that. But you guys get the idea. I'm putting a lot of work in here today. I kind of want to get the initial structuring of the building done. I mean, I'm not going to put anything in there yet. But we have a couple more rooms to fill here. And then I really want to know what you guys propose, what kind of rooms we need in the lab. I mean, I could just replicate a lab style for every single room and make it just different labs, but they won't all have a purpose. If you have good ideas for different purposes for rooms in this building, let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear you guys' opinion on that. Alright, but now I'm gonna go back to placing some more walls, filling in some more floors, and then hopefully call it a day soon. Oh, before I forget, 2 more things that I wanted to do. One thing is, I said we're gonna have those as solid walls here, because that's more realistic, but hey, wouldn't that look so much better if you could look into the labs? I think it adds something, and it gets rid of these weird looking window thingies that aren't actually windows. I think this could be cool. I mean, it will obstruct one of the walls at least. I'm not gonna make them all windows, I don't think. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this one a window. Probably not, actually. But a couple of windows, I think, are gonna be nice to look through when you're walking through the hallway. Maybe those two? Possibly? Let's see, I only have enough for one more. Oh yeah, that's right. There's still no stealing in here. I forget. Oops, that was wrong. Silk Touch Pick to the rescue. There we go. Yeah, I think that could work out. That's not bad at all. Fits a door, at least. Almost. Alright, and one more thing that I want to do. Before I leave you guys to it, I want to update the maps. Something I'm always very excited about. Because it's just... I say that every time I update the map, but it's just such a satisfying feeling to actually see it happen. Alright, this is the one. There we go. Look at it coming together! Oh, that is so awesome. There we go. There's our lab. Awesome. Oh man, I love it. It looks really cool from above. It has like a nice complex structure. I like that. Let's put it back in. Yeah, there we go. We still have to build this info stand where we're at right now. Maybe we're gonna do that in between. I don't have a good idea for that yet, but I think we'll figure something out. I definitely like how the lab looks next to the river. Very awesome. Hey guys, what's that about? I'm sure we can find a solution for that. You don't have to. Hey guys, just keep calm, okay? Okay, don't do it. I can't explain. I can't explain. Another update. I decided that I want to color code the 5 rooms up there, which is why I brought the clay. I don't know where I left you guys last time. I think I finished this room off here in the meantime. Pretty much at least. I also finished those two in the back here. Still missing. I don't think I'm going to have glass here actually. Actually, while I'm at it, let's fill this in. Because it looks weird from the inside. If I would have glass there, it would be right up to the wall, and I don't think that would look good. Even that doesn't look really good. I might have to put something in there in the corner. I don't know yet. Other side, those are now completely symmetrical rooms. And let's do blue, green, red, orange, yellow. Yes! I don't know, you might be able to see where I'm going with this. If not, you'll see it soon enough. I'm still not sure about this room here. And I'm also not sure about these walls. I guess I could go all out marble, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to go with the lab blocks. Just because I went with them this whole time. Put them all in here, all the walls. Probably just plain, not any decorations, because... Maybe some decorations. I have no clue yet. And we still have this big room and this possible room that I don't know how to handle yet. I really need to think about it. Alright, here we go. I guess more or less. So I have two options here. Either I'm gonna make this like the hallway feeling and make it 3 wide, going all the way around and having trouble getting into what is supposed to be the library, or I make this only a very small room up to here, have an entrance to the library here, and have whatever kind of room here, but how I will have to have a bigger area here, a bigger hallway. I'm not sure yet how I want to do it. So I'm not going to do it yet. Instead, I brought some bookshelves over so we could try out and make this wall here as library-ish as possible, because that's probably going to be our main library wall. So let's see. First of all, I don't want to use the normal bookshelves. There are a couple of other interesting ones, I hope, kinda. Guess we'll have to try it out. Rainbow-colored books, hello. Necromancer Novices bookshelf. Necromancer's bookshelf. Red tomes, whatever that means. Abandoned bookshelf. Hoarder's bookshelf. And filled to the brim with boring pastel books. That sounds about right. Historian's bookshelf. Let's take a look at that, actually. That looks not too bad, I suppose. I'm not quite sure yet. Not quite sold. Let's try out a couple of others. Historian's bookshelf. Okay, there's like old books up there. I see where this is going. I might use one of those two because that should be interesting. Hoarder's bookshelf. No, that looks more like a bookshelf that goes into an office. By the way, this is not 16 by 16, is it? This is 32 by 32. Pretty sure. Let's compare it to the normal bookshelf too while we're here. And this is the ones that I wanted to try. Yeah, this gotta be... Wait, this is normal? Oh, this is a standard one. Yeah, this is 32 by 32, that's for sure. I kind of like these guys also a lot. Maybe if I combine this one with this style. I mean, they have the same book here already, so this makes them fit together. They don't really fit together with these colorful books. So let's see if we can find a third style that fits in with that. Maybe the abandoned one. I don't know if an abandoned one... No... Definitely nothing for the library. Okay. We got the boring ones, the hoarders, the necromancers. Let's check the necromancers. Okay, there's a skull there. That's about it. Okay, one more time. One more time. This one. What's the difference? What is the difference? Like, there's not really a difference, it's just skulls in both cases. Alright, so I'm gonna combine this one with this one, I believe. And maybe I can throw in a couple of those to make it interesting, I would say. So let's take the ones out I won't use. Oops, oh whoa, that's fast. Yeah, that's not so fast. Okay. You go, and these go to... Oh, I can't pick it up anymore. And I don't want just to make a straight bookshelf wall because they are boring. Are they not? I feel like they are boring. So what I want to do is I kind of want to get a better pattern. Let's make a crafting table up here. I think it's about time that I do that. And let's get some slabs going to make things a little more interesting. This is all... Yeah, this is all oak, right? Yeah, it looks good. I do have an axe. No, I broke it when I was cutting down a tree just now. Alright, get out of there. So let's see. How about we start by making some more of each bookshelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the one. And this was not the one. This is the one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Which one was it? This one? Hoarders? No. Was it hoarders? Historians, that's the one. Right, I remember. Okay, let's get that all ready here on the bar. And boop. Okay, this one, not actually. Okay, perfect. Because it's getting nighttime already again? I can't believe it. I'm running out of time here today. This makes the decision a little bit easier because if I make this a bookshelf wall, I have no way of putting a door in here. So I gotta come up with something else, I guess. And I have an idea for something actually that might be kind of cool. Yeah, that might work. But that will require me to put some books along this wall here too, which shouldn't be a problem. Let's make it... Crap! That's not what I want! Where's my hammer? There's my hammer. Get up. Are you downstairs now? Oh my god, I'm screwed. Sure! Why don't you come up to the second story of the stupid lab and blow me up, creeper? Come on! I mean, it's the middle of the day too. I slept, I was working on a bookshelf, and for some reason this guy found his way all the way upstairs, even destroyed a bit of the floor. Can't believe these guys. They are the bane of my existence. Oh well. You guys get the idea of what I had in mind. I think mostly it actually survived. Couple of... I even wear some armor, guys. Some gold armor, okay. But armor nonetheless. Which I was pretty proud of. Okay, this is all gone. It was over here. Okay, we got a little bit of a bookshelf wall. Not quite what I expected, so I might redo it. But not today. I think I'm gonna call it an episode for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like. Your support in the last episode has been crazy, by the way. I'm pretty sure by the time this episode goes out, we have 100 likes, which is something that I haven't reached in a very long time. So thank you all for that. Keep it up. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.